WWE.com recently, Brie Bella said that her husband SmackDown GM Daniel Bryan would wrestle again. With that being said, should Bryan leave WWE, who could take his place as GM of SmackDown? Daniel Bryan has done a great job as the general manager of WWE SmackDown on Tuesday nights. Even though Bryan is not in the ring, he is still the staple of the show, bringing life to the crowd every time he comes out to make an announcement or make a match. With his wife Brie saying he would find a way back into the ring if he is given the go-ahead by doctors, fans are readying themselves for a departure, but are hoping WWE clears him, and Bryan can remain on their TV every week. Hopefully, Bryan and WWE can work something out. However, if they wouldn't clear him before, there's little chance they would change their minds now. Even though Bryan's injuries have since been proven not to be as severe as were once believed, Bryan would still be too big a liability for WWE to clear him for competition. So, if Bryan does get back into a wrestling ring, it will probably have to be outside of WWE. We are still a year away, so anything can happen. Should Bryan leave though, it will leave a hole on SmackDown programming. Having been a fan favorite on WWE TV since 2012, Bryan will leave big shoes to fill as the general manager. His predecessor will have a tough job in front of them. But here are 5 people who could take the job over with relative ease. 5. Paul Heyman. Starting off with the least likely candidate on this list, Heyman currently is the advocate for Universal Champion Brock Lesnar. Lesnar, though, could leave the WWE when his contract expires after WrestleMania 34 next year, leaving Heyman with nothing to do after the biggest event of the year. WWE could easily pair Heyman with another superstar and let him continue to be an advocate, which would be okay, but if anyone can be Bryan's replacement, Heyman could be that guy. Heyman already has experience as a GM in WWE, being GM for both ECW and SmackDown for WWE. Not to mention the mastermind behind the original ECW. Heyman already knows how to play the role, and has done so well in the past. If Brock actually leaves after WrestleMania, and Paul sticks around, it will be interesting to see how WWE uses him. It's been a while since he was a GM on WWE TV, so seeing him return to that role would be welcome by all, and fresh addition to his character. Not to mention all the fans that missed his first run as GM will get to experience the greatness of Paul Heyman as the man who runs the show. Page 2. Use your arrows to browse. 4. William Regal. Another unlikely option, because Regal has been great as the general manager of NXT. Still though, if everyone else can get called up to the main roster, why can't Regal? It would give room for someone new to step in and take over as NXT GM. Regal has done a great job of bringing in new talent to NXT and help show them the way things work in WWE, getting most of the credit for finding talent for the Cruiserweight Classic, United Kingdom Tournament, and upcoming Mae Young Classic. WWE could still use Regal in this role as SmackDown GM, but as far as training the new talent goes, Regal may have to take a smaller role. Being on the road again will take up most of Regal's time, which may hurt NXT in the short term, but WWE can find someone to help out with a plethora of greats they have access to. With a lot of the main roster today filled with wrestlers who started off their careers with Regal as their boss, a sense of familiarity may give them more comfortability on screen. Regal is a face that everyone will recognize when they see him on TV and is already a fan favorite, but Regal has proven in the past that he can play a great heel as well. Moving him to the main roster would be a great move, making room for someone new in charge in NXT, and filling a void left by Daniel Bryan. Use your arrows to browse.